Hey everybody, somebody has asked me to film a quick 10-minute video of stretches to do after their runs. So they can save it to their phone and then they just follow it through to make sure they stretch. So I'm going to run through 10 minutes of lower body stretching that will work well after your runs. Each one will hold for 30 seconds. Just copy me, I'll do all the timing. Okay, so first up, we're going to attack stretching them hip flexors. Okay, so we'll start on the front of the body. What you do is on one knee, 1 foot forward, give it a lean in, keeping your core nice and tight for me. Okay, so we're going to push forwards, stomach tight, stretch on the front of the hip, arm up and hold. Use your breathing, just try to relax in. If you can go a bit further, go for it. So you just let this knee fall forwards. Good. Give it a switch of sides for me. Just into the knee, foot forward, core tight, lean in. There's our 30-second starter. This hand's just resting here if you wanted to. Keep thinking about relaxing the front of that hip. Make sure that back foot is down on the floor and arms up as tall as you can. Good, next one is lay flat on our front and we'll stretch our quads. So we're going to lay flat and then we're going to reach behind us, get one foot and then start pulling towards your bum. So here we're aiming to keep the knees relatively close together, pull the foot to the bum and think about the front of your hip being pushed into the floor. Don't let it lift up to the side. As it eases, see if you can pull that foot in a bit further. Good. Switch over the hands. Slowly start putting that foot in. Don't go too fast. Just start pulling it towards your bum. Good. And I'm thinking about the front of that hip where my jean pocket is, pushing that down. Breathe in and putting that knee in. Good. Next one, we're going to go for the front of the shins. So we're going to put our legs flat, start dropping our bum to our heels. Okay. Now you might not even be able to get there. If you can, we're going to start leaning back a little bit further. We'll get extra stretch on the quads. And then maybe what we'll start to do is just lift the knees up just a small amount. But you just go to where's comfortable. If you can't get your bum to your heels, just sit back enough to get a bit of stretch down the front of the shins and a bit through the front of your thighs. Good. Now we're going to take both legs out nice and wide. We're going to do our adductor stretch. And all we're going to do is let them legs go out as wide as we can. Okay. And then we're going to slowly take them forearms down towards the floor, sticking that bum out. Okay. Trying to keep that back nice and straight. We should feel a nice stretch going through both them inner thighs. If it eases, let the feet slide a bit more. Good. Now we're going to lay on our front. And we're going to tuck one leg underneath us into our pigeon. Tuck it under and then just lay out as flat as you can. So this one we're looking for a stretch on the side of the hip, maybe on the hamstring, around the bum cheek. Switch over legs for me. Tuck the other leg under, start to slide back, wiggle down. Good, as low as you can, creep them fingers out. Next one, let's move on to them calves. So we're going to onto our hands and toes, push them heels down to the floor, and then work our armpits and head into the gap, sticking your bum up in the air, and just hold it there, stretching the back of them calves. Good. Last couple, onto your back for me. Just have your legs out. All we're going to do is bring one leg up and hold behind the back of that leg. I'm going to try and stay as straight as we can, pull the toe in towards you. You can hold the back of the thigh, the calf, try and get stretch on that hamstring. Good. Hug the knee in, and then we're going to take it across the body. And then just try and keep them shoulders down, push the knee towards the floor. So we're now getting a bit down the side of the leg, the bum cheek and into the lower back. Use your breathing. Try and help drop that knee a little bit more. Good, bring it back. We're going to do them two on the other side. So bring that leg up, nice and straight. Hold behind the calf or the back of the leg. Just hold it there. Think about that foot. Give it a bit of a pull in. As it eases, let's come a bit further. Good. Pull the knee in, last one. We're just going to go across the body. Keep the shoulders down and see where you get to. Remember, breathe, relax, let the knee drop. Good. So there you go. There's your 10 minutes of stretching that covered all of the lower body. That'll be perfect to do after your runs. You could even do it if you're doing sort of cardio workout in the gym. Okay? Hope you enjoyed, guys.